we're going to go back in time and look at, from the G.I. Joe Classified Retro line, Destro. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go back in time. We're going to look at Destro from the G.I. Joe Classified Retro line. So this was one of the original. Now we're getting hot and heavy into the retro line of the Classified G.I. Joes. This one, they came out, they were still using this crappy cardstock. Now the copyright date on this is 2022. So I am a little behind. I've got a bunch of toys and action figures that I need to get unboxed, so that's where I am right now. San Diego Comic-Con's going on. I just did a bunch of pre-orders for a lot of new toys, but before they all get in, I want to try to get these other action figures, a lot of G.I. Joe Classified and these retros. I want to get them unboxed, documented, put on the channel, so that's where I'm at. And I want to try to get it before the beginning of September, because that I'm going to transition into my horror collection. I want to show a lot of my monsters, Universal monsters, and Jasons and Freddys and things like that, which that's my big passion, is monster movies, horror movies, action figures. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to start this with Destro. Checking out the package. Great package, but they did not do what they should have done. They tried to go a little cheap and get these really thin card backing. So they've since fixed that. They're a lot thicker now, the line is, but the action figures still look amazing even back here. So great picture of Destro there. The big blister box lets all kinds of light in. You can see all his accessories right there. Got G.I. Joe there, Cobra Enemy, 4 years of age and over. Got our Hasbro logo there. And here's what's really important, the back. We got the file card on Destro back here. We got a great cross sell. And the bottom quarter is your copyrights, warnings, labels, barcodes, and such. But our cross sell is going to be the Baroness, Lady J, Gung Ho, and then here's our Destro, which we're getting ready to open right now. And I'll read this file card to you. It says, Destro, McCullen James the 24th, role enemy weapons supplier, primary specialty weapons manufacturer, secondary specialty sabotage, birthplace of course unknown. Destro is the faceless power behind MARS, the largest manufacturer of state-of-the-art weaponry. And yes, and that's why Cobra wants him in his corner so he can help defeat G.I. Joe and take over the world. But yeah, looking good right here on the package. I'm excited to get this. I am going to try to cut the bottom out here and pull it out that way. I'm hoping I can do that without tearing too much stuff up. Let's see what we can do. Got my knife right here, and I'm just going to cut the bottom all the way around, all the way to this side, and then I'm going to try to reach in here and pull that out. Let's get rid of that knife. Let's see if I've got enough out. I may have to cut up the sides here. Okay, we do have a piece of paper at the very bottom, and that's going to be copyrights, warnings, labels. Don't need that. That's pretty much trash. And let's see if we can get him out now. There we got him. And that's your empty package, and that's very salvageable. I can slide him back up in there, set that to the side. And we do get a stand with this. There it is. Look at that. Excited about stands. Got the Cobra emblem on there. Looks really good. Would have liked to seen some red in there, but that's all right. And now, what about our rest of our accessories? We get this awesome briefcase. It's got the Cobra emblem on it as well. Got a handle, all black. Not sure if this thing opens or not. Let's see. I don't think it's going to open. I don't know. It kind of looks like it's hinged to open, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Next, we get this big giant pistol with a scope on it. Look at that. Now that's a nice gun right there. All black. Would have liked to seen some little bit of color on there. Then we get the little hand cannon here. This is still a big gun, but all black again. Again, I would like to seen some little color on that. Now here we go. Let's get Destro out. I don't think he's tied in here. That's all we got, nothing else there. So here we go. Now we'll go right into articulation. Head looks down. Don't look up very good. Got that big collar there. He's not going to get too much looking up. But he does got good down. He's got left and he's got right. He's got double butterfly shoulders. See the double butterfly in there? He does have his shoulders go all the way around. He's got an upper arm cut in there that goes all the way around. He has double jointed pinned elbows. His wrists, let's see, there's a little movement. Oh, okay, his wrists go up and down. That's really handy when you're aiming your gun. So it does go this way, but not, it don't go that way, but it does go this way. We have an ab crunch, big time ab crunch. We have that hula hoop waist. We've got giant splits. Look at the splits that he can do. He has straddles. He does have these drop down hips. And man, drop down hips, they're a little aggravating sometimes, but man, they're well worth it for posability. You can get a lot of posing out of that with them drop down hips. And these drop down really far. Not sure if you can see that, but look at that. That's a lot of drop down hip. He does have an upper thigh cut. He's got double jointed pin knees. Double jointed pin knees. And he has, look at the ankle articulation on these. Very good. And of course, Destro, he can pirouette. Destro can always pirouette, but he always played the bad guys at the ballet for some reason. He just had that bad guy face. But here he is. This is really nice. Look at the head sculpt. Wow. I mean, it looks just like off the cartoon. I was a big fan of the cartoon, the G.I. Joe cartoon. Now, I was really into the original cartoon. I still watch the Deke cartoon, but not as much as that original one. It was unbelievable. But yeah, this guy looks really good. His necklace is on there loose. Not sure if his head's come off, but I don't want to try it. I don't think I'm going to try it. But that necklace is pretty awesome because that necklace is not sculpted on. That's an actual necklace. He's got rockets on his forearms. He's got the silver gloves, that silver face that we know so well. Just a big guy. He's got a place for his gun over here. Let's see. This is a place for, looks like the smaller gun. It's right there on his hip. And it looks like he'll just have to carry his big gun. And he does have 2 trigger fingers. So he can be shooting both guns at the same time. Look at the way he grips that gun. I mean, that is amazing. Classified line has done an absolute bang-up job on these. Even these older ones, they're so good. I mean, they have the pinned elbows and whatnot, but it's still an amazing, amazing piece of work here. Now, his briefcase goes, there you go. Check that out. Now we'll try him on his stand. And the good thing about this stand, it does have 2 peg holes so that both his pegs can get on there. And they fit on there perfectly. Look at that. So, I mean, this is unbelievable. And this is 2 years old, people. Well, I have not opened a retro G.I. Joe newer yet. That's got the thick card stock on it. So I'm excited to open one of those. But this one here, man, it's going to be hard to beat this. Destro. Let's get in. Now, this is a classified. This is not a retro figure. So let's get in Desert Commando Snake Eyes. Make sure that both of these are going to be able to play together. And they are. Look at that. I mean, they're going to be... Destro's a big guy, so he should be much bigger than Snake Eyes. And I think he is. Now, his stand over here on these retros are a little larger. I just have a DC McFarlane stand with this Desert Commando. But, man, you can't go wrong with this. I say, if you can still get your hands on one of these Destros, I say go out and get it, because he looks just like the cartoon. It's amazing. Excited about it. I'm going to keep opening some more G.I. Joes. I got the whole line of these to open of this first series, and excited about it. Good stuff. Sorry it took so long to open these, but finally getting to them, and that's going to be it. And until next time, for Destro and the G.I. Joe Retro line, oh yeah.